think that's true, and I think it also really conveys the power of political machinations and manoeuvring. The fact that the conviction happened so late in the day, that means there was no documentation that convinced you of anything. It was about how we're going to justify this invasion. One of the things Tony Blair had said towards the end of his prime ministership was that I sincerely believe it was the right thing to do going into Iraq. And to me, I thought, well, however sincere you may have been, that doesn't negate or lessen the illegality of it. And there's been the accumulation of revelation. So you heard Sir Jeremy Greenstock, who's Britain's ambassador to the UN in 2003. He talked about the questionable legitimacy of the war. There was Sir Michael Wood, who was the Foreign Office's chief legal advisor, and he told the inquiry that the Iraq invasion was contrary to international law, and then said that that was totally flat out rejected by Jack Straw. And then Lord Turnbull, who was the cabinet secretary during the war, talked about this insider group that was operating under false information. And then you had Sir John Sawyers, who's head of MI6 and a former advisor, who told the inquiry that the government was totally unprepared for insurgency. So this is my point, that Tony Blair hits the stand, so to speak, because it's not a trial, and they're making that very clear, by the time this goes to air. The accumulation of revelation means that this is his political obituary. It's